Hello everyone, it's Daniel Miko here from Miko.com, and in this video I wanted to do just a quick short video to explain to people what e-commerce is. I'm still getting questions from people asking me, okay, what's e-commerce, what's dropshipping, what's this and that. So well, e-commerce basically just means electronic commerce. Okay, that's what they call it, e-commerce. Basically the transaction of goods and services online. So that's e-commerce. So for example, you bought stuff on Amazon, you bought stuff on eBay, that is e-commerce. Okay, it's just an abbreviation for electronic commerce. So this e-commerce, there's several models, okay, of doing this. You can do this as an affiliate, you can do this as a vendor, you can do this as a dropshipper. Now what we are focusing on, or what I'm focusing on in the training and in what I'm going to be teaching people, is basically dropshipping. Now the idea of dropshipping is actually very good and very cool, because you can see from dropshipping, this is one of like my latest stores. I'm actually showing off this because I was very excited when I saw it yesterday. This is like one of the top performers of last month. Okay, this is for a couple of months. Actually, this is the sales for a couple of months from one of these stores, but this is one of the top performers. Yeah, this store is basically a dropshipping Shopify store. So the reason I'm showing you this is because dropshipping is the easiest, it's the fastest, and it's the simplest way to make money online, except for a couple of things like processing payments and things like that, especially when you're in Africa or in other countries that do not have very easy ways of processing money. So who is dropshipping meant for? Anyone can do dropshipping. Okay, for example, you can be a local business that sells shoes, and you decide that you'll drop ship your shoes from China into your country, and then you sell them to people. So for example, you order a shoe on Alibaba, then it reaches your store, then you sell it. That's still called dropshipping, basically still e-commerce. So you can be a local business, you can be someone who just wants part-time money. It can be a student, whoever you are, anyone can start a dropshipping business. So let's look at the 4 important elements. This is an introductory video, an overview. There's 4 major components of dropshipping. One is having the right mindset as you approach it. By right mindset, what do I mean? First and foremost, you have to know what dropshipping is. So dropshipping is, for example, is the idea of you creating a store, a customer comes, buys the products from that store, and you pay the person who is the manufacturer, the vendor, or the supplier, and you take off your profits. The supplier deals with everything else. So the idea is, for example, you know that in a certain country people are so passionate about coffee. Yeah, so you can decide to start a store on coffee and coffee products. Okay, so you find a passionate group of people, and you know that they love to buy this. So for example, you find the latest trending coffee machine. Okay, and you know restaurant owners or coffee lovers love it. It's trending. Even on Google Trends, it's trending. You go ahead and create a store. When you create a store, you bring those products, put them together into the store, different products. Yeah. Then you put an ad, and that ad will target these people who love coffee. Okay, you target the people who love coffee for like say $5 a day for maybe 10-20 days. When you target those, when anyone buys that product, you're not handling the shipping. Okay, it's the vendor who is handling the shipping. In other words, a customer comes, places an order on your store that you created based on their love, the things they love. They pay you, you take part of your own money, and you send the supplier the rest to supply the products. The supplier processes it, packages it, and sends the product to the what? Customer, without you ever touching. Actually, you stop here. Your entire process stops here. That's the beauty of dropshipping. You don't need inventory. You don't need nothing. All you need is a good, hot, and passionate market and a hot product. Okay, a very passionate market and a hot product, and that's it. So let's look at the components of dropshipping. I've explained what dropshipping is. So what do you have to focus on? 95% of the time, you have to focus on these 2 things only: finding hot products and finding a passionate market. Fail to do the 2, you're dead, you're finished. If you have a passionate product, a passionate market, and you have a hot product, marketing is going to be so simple. Market, market, market. You'll sell the hell out of that product. If you don't have a passionate product, it's just like, for example, you go and target, or used to using Nokia N33, okay? And you're telling them to now buy an iPhone. Like, the product is hot, but it's totally wrong market. But imagine you're targeting an Apple fan, or a person who already owns an iPhone, which is, by the way, easy to target on Facebook. You can just target people who have iPhones already, and you're targeting them for an upgrade. How easy do you think that person is going to be sold on? Yeah. So it's you have to miss these two things, and you're done. Have a good product and have a hot market. A good product, hot market, passionate buyers, and then market. The moment you've mastered those two, you're good to go. Now, another thing you have to know about, I'm just giving you a general overview. The other thing you have to be very careful to understand is the opportunities. Now, so many people are focusing on the US, okay? The US is so crowded. The US is like, everyone is going there. And the cost of running ads in there is very high. Remember, you're bidding with so many other people who are bidding for the same market. These people have seen the same ads, they've seen the same products, they've seen almost all the things time and time and again. People are not remembering that there is emerging markets. Yeah, South Africa, Egypt. In Africa, actually, you have South Africa, that is an emerging market according to Facebook. You have Brazil, you have Malaysia, you have Singapore, all these other markets. You have Europe, okay? But people are focusing on the US alone. There's a lot of opportunities outside the US. So when you're going into drop shipping, be prepared to step outside of the norm, okay? Pick a country. I have a list of close to 35 or 40 countries that buy a lot online, okay? People are spending money online. There are countries that actually even purchase more than people in the US purchase. Only that, I mean, the average order value of a customer. Only that in the US, it has a large market and it's very easy to scale. Okay, so don't just focus on the US. Think outside of the US as well. Okay, when you're coming into drop shipping, know that opportunities are everywhere. That's why I always tell people it's very difficult to fail with drop shipping. Now, lastly, you have to test and test and test. Let me tell you one of the reasons why people fail so much with drop shipping. A person comes and tests one product or two products, they don't make it, and they're like, it's all over. I mean, before this store could even reach to 100K, do you know how many products are tested? Close to 35, about 40 actually. Yeah? I would run ads on this one, it's not working, I drop it. Run ads on another, it's not working, like that, like that, like that. Okay? I didn't stop even once. I kept on testing, 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 until I got the winning product. Okay? So, the secret to succeeding with drop shipping is testing as many products, testing as many niches, testing as many markets as possible. Imagine I stopped at testing 20. This store would never have picked up. If I stopped at 37, it would never have picked up. But I tested close to 40-some products. You see that? And now only about 3 or 4 products are making a lot of money for me. So, when it comes to drop shipping, the product is the king. Okay? From the product, then the market is the queen. And the Facebook ads and everything else, that's the throne. Okay? So, this is it for this video. Tomorrow I'm going to be doing a series of videos where I'll be going into setting up your store,